While it is very confounded for them to be left most of the way, not very many ladies constantly arrive at peak enough with the pardons, guaranteeing they as conceivable have a good time and give you what you need. At that time, invite heroes of the soul, fortification in this manly, indifferent channel. We dig into the craftsmanship of developing internal strength and solid assurance. We face life's difficulties with boldness and flexibility, generally trying to beat our constraints and reach new levels. Today, we will investigate 5 positions where shortcoming has no spot, where resolve is manufactured and determination becomes indestructible. Plan to be motivated, persuaded, and tested to come to your greatest expected ladies with a ton of butt. Normally have little bosoms, and ladies with enormous bosoms have little butts. Red-haired ladies are bound to have successive sexual relations. One of the best situations to invigorate a young lady's sweet spot is spooning the lower mass of the vagina, has many sensitive spots, and from this position the penis will be right up front, contact with it. Also, you can invigorate the clitoris and the sweet spot from the rear. A new overview by specialists in the field demonstrated that this position, where the lady gets on all fours, while the man infiltrates her vaginally from behind, holding her by the hips, is the #1 among generally English individuals matured 35 to 44. It is an incredible position for the lady, as indicated by me, as it permits her ideal control, empowering her to change her scope of development to track down the point that gives her the most joy. 8 out of 10 ladies like to be offended and affront their accomplice during sex. As per them, it invigorates them to an extreme and makes the movement more sultry. A few ladies are conceived with a more modest vagina, or essentially without one. This peculiarity influences one of every 5,000 individuals. Having intercourse standing up can help you last longer and make your young lady come quicker. A lady can arrive at climax in 4 minutes of good work, yet may take 20 minutes during intercourse with karma. Ladies who generally give are the ones being faithless to their accomplices, since they have the propensity for needing to see one more man invigorated by them, which turns them on to the greatest. One of the advantages of knowing your accomplice's frail focuses is that it permits you to investigate new types of excitement that can lead to faster and more grounded discharge. Each individual is extraordinary in terms of inclinations and awarenesses, so understanding what turns out best for your young lady can make a critical distinction in her sexual fulfillment. Furthermore, knowing your accomplice's flimsy spots can help fortify the close-to-home association and closeness between you. Transparent correspondence about like and aversions in the room can extend trust and the connection between you, prompting more prominent fulfillment. By knowing your young lady's feeble focuses, you can likewise show your consideration also and care for her pleasure, appearing interest in her sexual fulfillment. And being willing to investigate new types of excitement can cause her to feel esteemed and cherished, which can expand her craving and energy. Men feel more noteworthy sexual excitement when they get up in the first part of the day, after fingers and vibrators. Candles are the most often utilized phallic items by ladies. The most widely recognized dream among young ladies under 2 is oral sex teacher. Despite the fact that it sounds a piece standard, as per different global concentrates on it, is the most rehearsed sexual position among hetero couples. Overall, it appears to be it's not only for solace, as indicated by a new review directed in the assembled realm. Ladies like this position become on account of the closeness it suggests. And since they feel their accomplice's body covering theirs, not smashing. However, the best part is that now sexology specialists likewise arrange the evangelist as one of the best situations for ladies to reach climax, for however long it is rehearsed, with the point of being just about as corner to corner as could be expected to boost clitoral excitement. Ladies with issues feeling climaxes have more limited clitorises than normal, making them further from the vaginal opening and harder to animate during penetrative sex after 50. A few men experience changes in their sexuality and trust. Great sex is over, yet this isn't altogether evident with the right data and innovativeness. These contemplations vanish the cougar. This position, lady on top. Exactly on the grounds that she is on top of, the man permits ladies to have more noteworthy control of their climaxes. The lady can move as quick or slow as she likes, and control all the profundity of infiltration makes sense of a specialist young lady being on top. Additionally gives her simple access to her clitoris, which she can animate with her hands, or by embracing an ideal. Rubbing point against the man's body to arrive at climax, all the more effectively. This position gives the vast majority of the conspicuousness to the lady, giving her the opportunity to set the pace. And furthermore, the man has direct access to stroke her bosoms, which serves to energize other female erogenous zones. 80% of ladies don't wed the one they love. In any case, the one who is genuinely prepared. Thus, the justification for despondent relationships before butt-centric sex, a decent tip is to keep the region clean. It very well may be washed with water and non-partisan cleanser and void the digestive organs, which can be finished with a bowel purge. A lady's sexual drive is more effectively modified than a man's young ladies who have intercourse no less than once a week. Look more joyful, more ladylike, and particularly more lovely ladies on normal are drawn to more seasoned men, as it subliminally imparts to them a feeling of involvement and dependability. The arrangement method, one of the positions for ladies to arrive at climax quicker with serious clitoral excitement, is by rehearsing the arrangement method. Keep perusing to figure out what it's going to set it up as a regular occurrence. Consider the exemplary preacher position. However, with a variety that will, without a doubt, have an effect, the lady ought to hold her legs together while the man ought to have his separated. What does this accomplish first and foremost? More prominent strain during entrance and more actual contact for the lady. Furthermore, it animates the mons veneris, furnishing her with extraordinary joy and making it a lot more straightforward for her to arrive at peak to improve sensations. Nothing is better compared to the man squeezing the lady's hips against his. When a lady is drawn to a man, she saturates her lips with her tongue to make them shinier and more alluring. Ladies who generally perform oral sex are the ones being untrustworthy to their accomplice, since they have the propensity for needing to see one more man invigorated by them. Life is loaded with secrets and insider facts, so keep exploring and finding. Certain individuals can incite a climax while practicing, due to redundant developments and persistent grating. Mature ladies, more than 40, track down it. More straightforward to accomplish climax, contrasted with ladies under 40. Men are bound to start a kiss before sex, and ladies are bound to start a kiss after sex. The screw position, contemplating positions for ladies to encounter more joy during private relations. We should likewise incorporate the alleged screw position. In this, the man will have outright control of the infiltration developments. Yet the lady keeping her legs raised will appreciate substantially more. However, fulfilling excitement to make it happen, the lady ought to lie on her back on the bed with her legs totally extended upwards and getting one over the other. Then, at that point, the man ought to hold the lady's legs by the lower legs to help her keep them extended the entire time. Once in this position, infiltration happens. It is likewise a very pleasurable situation for the man, making it ideal for partaking in an inconceivable synchronized climax when a man prefers a lady and is enamored. He can't resist the urge to discuss her with his companions on the off chance that a man licks a lady's vagina. Also, plays with her areolas. It implies he genuinely thinks often about fulfilling her. It's normal that when a lady is drawn to a man, she talks in a bring-down volume. than common numerous ladies prior to being entered. Love having their bosom stroked straight away. Time you're with a woman. Make it happen, and you'll perceive how she softens for you. Furthermore, some of them like oral sex as a foreplay. Ladies' sexuality is the most impressive weapon in the fight among men and ladies. While the left hand of the man is his best partner in that particular situation, in light of the fact that the left hand is dominated by those with the most experience, grasping your accomplice's flimsy spots is fundamental for developing a cozy and fulfilling association in the relationship with regards to female discharge. Realizing these focuses can be particularly important as it can contribute to a more serious and pleasurable experience for the two accomplices in the combat zone of life. Just those with a rugged soul can win. We the heroes of manly mon. Indifferent decline to respect misfortune and embrace each test as a valuable chance to develop. Also, fortify ourselves, recall each snapshot of battle is an open door to show our flexibility and assurance, so we should rise, siblings and sisters, and proceed ahead with fortitude and conviction, in light of the fact that together there is no deterrent we can't survive forward to significance. Thus, we finish up our excursion together. It has been a delight sharing these reflections on aloofness with you and how to apply it in our day-to-day routines. Recollect that valid strength lies in serenity, in the capacity to confront difficulties with elegance, and in building a way of credibility and reason. I bid you goodbye, not without reminding you I'm indifferent, and you, if you like the video, leave your remark. You don't have the foggiest idea what to remark. I dare. So I realize you came as far as possible if you are not yet bought into the channel. What are you hanging tight for? Buy in now and go along with us.